On Friday, the latest jobs numbers come out. The national unemployment rate is currently 10% and has been at that level or higher for 3 months. Let's say these figures represent the American workforce. Right now, this group here would represent the employed, and this group here would represent the unemployed. But there's another third group that doesn't show up in the figures. These folks are the discouraged workers. They're the folks who have determined that the job market is so miserable it's not even worth trying to find one. As again, they do not count towards the national unemployment rate. Now, for a long time, people thought the only way to decrease unemployment was to encourage job creation and through private enterprise, moving them from the unemployed category to the employed category. But in an innovative and groundbreaking approach from the Obama administration, this recession has been so long and painful that more and more workers are moving from the unemployed category to the discouraged category, and thus not showing up in the national unemployment rate. For comparison, in July of 2008, there were 461,000 Americans who were classified as discouraged workers, but by July of last year, it was up to 796,000. Finally, our most recent figure is up to 929,000 American workers who are officially discouraged and not showing up in the unemployment figures. That's almost 1 million Americans that this administration has liberated from the tiresome drudgery of sending out resumes and filling out job applications. Yes, once an indicator of a troubled economy, these million folks are no longer showing up in the unemployment rate. Problem solved. Under President Obama, we are witnessing a new and innovative approach to unemployment. We're going to discourage our way out of this recession. Now, obviously, Rome wasn't burnt in a day, and so the American people will need to be patient. And eventually, if every single American's job will be either created, saved, or discouraged under this administration's policies. Now, the persistence and determination of the American worker is a long-standing complication to this approach. But I'm pretty sure this administration can continue it. You probably could call this, the policy and this approach, the audacity of no hope. Now, if you're finding all of this mentality and this way of counting the unemployed, and this way of ignoring a certain number of folks from the official count, if you look at all that and find that all discouraging, well, perhaps that's the idea.